Hey guys, welcome to the second installment of Random Thoughts with Nathi. Sorry for the jiggling of the camera, just got too excited. But yeah, no, so this series is basically me telling you about the junk that's going on in my mind and analyzing normal societal, problems or just about life. This episode, I just want to talk about. What am I going to talk about in this episode? Hey, you have random thoughts, né? And then when you want to talk about them, they just escape you and you don't know why. I don't know why. So, but yeah, no, let me talk about this YouTube channel and what I hope to achieve with it. Because I know that there's a lot of people that might be saying that I'm not focused. But I'm taking the advice of one YouTuber that I used to listen to that gave me an idea to not commit on just one certain thing. Because obviously there is career focus, and the purpose of career focus is to give you guys a sort of like a sneak peek, or so not a sneak peek, but like an in-depth, not sneak peek, in-depth understanding of me, basically from the professional sense, meaning that what I wanted to explore professionally and I wanted you to see. But the way I envisioned it was me basically giving you like a review, like a proper review style of, this is engineering, this is how much you can earn as an engineer, this is the kind of environment that you're going to expect when you're an engineer, when you're starting out, when you're mid to senior, of course, and then, the kind of colleagues or correlations of the kind of colleagues that you're going to be, experiencing or encountering, rather, that you're going to be encountering. That's why I wanted to create career focus. That was the main aim of it. Like, for instance, I wanted to talk about how was my first time on set at the Queen. Like, the first time you're on set and you see all these stars, knowing that you're going to be, working with them, and then you've like a huge sudden wave of imposter syndrome just hits you, and you're like, wow, what can I even act? Like the first time I was on camera was literally when I was still in grade 9. That was the first and last time I was on camera, in grade 9. Just imagine that was like 14, 15 years, literally 15 years, because now I'm 30. Like I was 15 when I was on camera for the first time, and now the second time I was on camera, I was 29 years old, but still, like, that's 14 years, So now being thrusted into one of the biggest shows in the country and actually having to be passable as passable. Is it passable? To pass as an actor, passable. Hey, slow my feet. To pass as an actor and not just a bad, because if you trash, they're gonna drag you. And the thing is, it's so crazy because they drag somebody, the sweetest person on set. Like they dragged Ndanduduma, and I think that was crazy, man, because that girl was really, she was zoning it, and she's the nicest person, I'm telling you, on the Queen. Definitely. I think the people that are nice on the Queen, she's up there number 1. My mother is number 3, maybe, sometimes on a good day. I'm joking, but I've never been on set with her at the same time, so I wouldn't know. But she was the nicest person to me. Like, she made me feel comfortable. She didn't, Ntando is a good person, Generally, she's just a good person. So when I was on set, trying to pass as an actor, having these people there and knowing that I can't flunk my lines, because I wasn't about that can we do that again? Can I take that again? No, I wasn't about that. Like, I needed to be perfect the first time around. That means literally all my takes, I think barring three, were all first takes. I never wanted to do a second take, not because I didn't want to improve on the take that I got, but I didn't want to seem like an amateur, if that makes sense. Because the fact that I'm gonna be like, hey, I know, can we try that again? I don't have that luxury because I'm new, and the fact that I didn't want people to be like, oh, mama, okay, he's just, because his mom is there and he wants, I don't want. So I just wanted to do my takes first time around and kill it. So with career focus, I wanted to give you those kind of experiences because I wanted you guys to see like from somebody who is completely out of the water, like a fish out of water, what kind of experiences that like through my eyes, because I'm sure many of you that want to be actors want to know what to do when you first get on set, you know, or you guys that want to be engineers, you want to understand, okay, what's like, how do they give you responsibility? What do they say when they want you? Sorry, I'm checking if my mic is on, because hey, now it's about signal. Like I'm sure you want to know how work is being distributed as a young engineer, how you basically give deliverables, you know, those kind of things. And I strongly feel like there isn't that content around anymore, or I haven't found it on YouTube, so I'm deciding to create that for myself, you know. And also just to create that for you guys as well, because I know that it would have helped greatly when I was still like finishing off my final year, seeing like reviews of like, oh dude, let me tell you something, when you get to Microsoft, for instance, this is how the structure is, this is the kind of people that you're going to, this is the culture that you know it has, and how you can maneuver in this culture, and by the way, this is how much you can earn, you know, things like that. That's what I wanted to do, that's what I wanted to create with this career focus. But obviously, because I'm new to all this, like talking to a camera, I'm new to it. It's very difficult for me to get like have a single thought and carry through. And I tried writing a script, by the way. I kept on messing up. It was just a mess. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna write a couple of points, and I'm just gonna go through those points and speak like directly from my heart, so that it's not scripted, you know, because you can see when something is scripted. And this is YouTube. We want real things here. We don't want fake people, you know, and fake things. So that's where I'm at, guys, and I'm sure this is getting long, but yeah, man, with career focus, I just wanted to give you guys a glimpse of what that is, and that this channel is not just going to be about career focus. We're going to talk about a lot of things, man. I just, like, for instance, the previous Random Thoughts with Nathi, we're talking about like how men have perfected giving women less than nothing, you know. There are no random things like that, you know, but I want to get deep into other stuff. I don't know, man. Maybe talk about technology, you know, talk about, you know, the fact that, hey, I've got an iPhone 13 Pro Max, you know, nice things, you know, review technology from our perspective, because obviously the technologies or the review channels that are out there are from an American's perspective, you know, so obviously they talking about specs. We're talking about price. How do you feel? How can you get but the price? Hey, you know, real things, give real reviews for real people, you know, like how does it, you know, like I know we want to know about the refresh rates and, you know, the battery life and things like that, but I don't think those reviews are actually, you know, some of these reviews that I go through, I don't think they're accurate, because they talk about like this having the best battery life in a smartphone, and I'm thinking to myself, Emina, I have a Mate 20 Pro. You understand? A Mate 20 Pro. This thing has lasted, bruh. It lasts the entire day. This thing doesn't last the entire day. You know, like real reviews, not just the reviews. You know, but reviews no, I want an African perspective. Please drop South African or African reviewers like down in the comments, because I really want an African perspective, because we buy these things in Africa. First and foremost, it's more expensive to buy these iPhones in Africa than it is in America or Europe, because here, first and foremost, like for instance, $1,000 is 16,000 rands. You get what I'm saying? But this phone was literally almost 30,000 rand. Actually, it was 32,000 rand. On a phone. And then by Wutswa. You! Like, when I think about that, Wutswa this, don't this one. I'll negotiate. I'm sorry. I'll talk to that guy. Brasa. Okay, don't have a guy. Just imagine. You. So sorry guys, yeah man, I got carried away there. But yeah, no, that's the kind of content that I want to create. I want to create my own thoughts. I want to talk about whatever I want to talk about, like things off my dome, because like I have nobody to talk to these things about but you. Thank you. That's your second episode of Random Thoughts with Nathi. But hey, if you liked it, let's make it an epiphany. Cheers.